Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. I'm WD, and today we're taking a little trip. Forget packing your bags, forget the traffic on the 405, which, believe me, is a gift. We're going on a virtual tour of my hometown, the one and only Los Angeles. Now you might think you know LA from the movies, all glitz, glamour, and green juice. And yeah, we have that. But there's so much more to this city, and I'm going to show you everything. We'll cover the must-see spots you've heard of, dig into some history you probably haven't, and, most importantly, talk about the food. Because if you come to LA and don't eat well, you're doing it wrong. This isn't just about watching celebrities trip on their way out of a Starbucks. This is about showing you the real soul of the city. From the sandy shores where dreamers sketch in notebooks to the historic streets that tell a story of a city that's constantly reinventing itself. We're going to see it all. We'll hike up to get those jaw-dropping views, explore neighborhoods that feel like different worlds, and maybe even make you a little hungry along the way. I want to give you a real taste of what makes this place so special, beyond the cliches and the headlines. So get your notepads out, or just open the Notes app on your phone, because I guarantee you're going to want to add a few of these spots to your personal travel bucket list. First stop, the beach. Because if you come to LA and don't get sand in your shoes, did you even really come to LA? We're starting at the world-famous Venice Beach. This isn't just a strip of sand, it's a living, breathing circus. You've got the bodybuilders at Muscle Beach, who I'm pretty sure have been lifting the same weights since Arnold was governor. You've got skateboarders who defy gravity, street performers who might be brilliant or might just be weird, and artists selling everything you can imagine. It's the ultimate place for people watching. You just find a spot, sit back, and enjoy the show. It's truly a spectacle, and the energy here is just electric, buzzing with creativity and a complete lack of shame. Just a little ways up the coast, things get a bit more, let's say, family-friendly at Santa Monica. You've got the iconic pier with its Ferris wheel lighting up the night sky. You can ride the carousel, try to win a giant stuffed animal you have no room for in your suitcase, or just take a walk and feel the ocean breeze. It's cleaner, it's calmer than Venice, but it's still got that vibrant California energy. And then there's Malibu. This is where LA gets fancy. The beaches here, like Zuma or El Matador, are just stunning. We're talking dramatic cliffs. This is where you go to escape the crowds, to hear the waves crash, and to feel like you're in a movie about a rich person who finds themselves. All right, let's talk about the spots every tourist has on their list. Some people will tell you to skip them, that they're traps. The Walk of Fame. Is it a little grimy? Sure. Will you see three guys dressed as Spider-Man arguing over a good spot? Probably. But there's a certain magic to walking down that street, looking down at the names of legends, and seeing the history of entertainment literally at your feet. TCL Chinese Theater. Handprints and footprints in the cement. It's pure Tinseltown history. Griffith Observatory. Heading for the hills. If you only do one thing on this list, maybe make it this one. It's free. The views are absolutely insane. The Hollywood sign from the observatory. But it's not just a pretty view. And a planetarium show that will make you feel very, very small in the best way possible. Santa Monica Pier, back to the coast. The pier itself deserves its own moment. It marks the official end of Route 66. Riding the solar-powered Ferris wheel at sunset is a core LA memory. Old-school Americana mixed with laid-back California vibe. These places are famous for a reason. LA is a city of incredible scale. You can't really appreciate it until you see it from above. One of the best ways to do that is by taking a drive along the legendary Mulholland Drive. This road winds its way through the Santa Monica Mountains, around every hairpin turn. A new, spectacular view of the city unfolds. On one side, the sprawling San Fernando Valley, the valley. On the other, the LA Basin, Hollywood, downtown. At night, it's just a sea of twinkling lights that seems to go on forever. It's the classic makeout spot for a reason, but it's also a fantastic place to pull over, get out of your car. But if you want to earn your view, you've got to do some hiking. The most famous or infamous hike is Runyon Canyon. You'll see aspiring actors running lines, fitness influencers taking selfies, people walking dogs on Runyon Canyon. It's a scene for sure. But the workout is real, and the payoff is huge. The hike to the Wisdom Tree on Cahuenga Peak offers a similar or better view than Runyon, and has a more spiritual, quiet vibe. Explore trails in Griffith Park, one of the largest urban parks in the country. Hike up to the observatory instead of driving. It reminds you that even in this massive metropolis, nature is right there at your doorstep. When you think of LA history, you probably think of old Hollywood, right? Silent films, movie studios, that sort of thing. But a quote, S story starts way, way before that. The city was officially founded in 1781. It was a Spanish settlement called El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Angeles, which translates to the town of Our Lady, the Queen of the Angels. You can still visit the spot where it all began at El Pueblo de Los Angeles Historical Monument on Olvera Street. The Mission San Gabriel Archangel, for example, is just a short drive from downtown, and it's a beautiful, peaceful place that gives you a real sense of what this land was like centuries ago. You'll see Mission Revival and Spanish Colonial Revival architecture all over the city. Let's be honest, one of the best parts of any vacation is the food. And in LA, food isn't just sustenance, it's a cultural obsession. You can't talk about LA food without starting with tacos. Al pastor sliced right off the trompo, smoky carne asada, crispy carnitas. Next, Koreatown. This is not just dinner, it's an event. Bulgogi on the grill, galbi on the grill, and finally, the legend. Order animal style, extra sauce. Fries animal style too. Eating in and out while watching planes land at LAX is a rite of passage. This city is a living, breathing work of art, and you're invited to come and be a part of it. So if you enjoyed our little trip, do me a favor and hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Bye, everybody!